Hi, I'm Andrew Mowry, and this is a brief introduction to WARBL, which is a USB MIDI wind controller. I originally designed WARBL to mimic a tin whistle, so you can practice tin whistle silently, or make it sound like any instrument you want. WARBL is also good for imitating bagpipes and makes a great electronic bagpipe chanter. It has 7 optical tone hole sensors on the top and 1 on the back for your left thumb. It has a pressure sensor, which can sense your breath or air from a bagpipe bag, which you can plug into it or attach to it in a variety of ways. One of the key features of the pressure sensor is the ability to overblow. In other words, you can blow harder or softer to control which register you're playing in. And I designed the pressure sensor to mimic real instruments pretty closely, and you have a lot of control over it, a lot of settings you can adjust to control how hard or easy it is to overblow. So you have quite precise control in it. It's very realistic. On the back, WARBL has 3 buttons, which you can configure to perform a variety of actions like changing modes or sending MIDI messages or controlling drones if you're using a bagpipe app. WARBL's optical sensors have the ability to detect your finger when it's about 1 centimeter away from the instrument, so they can be used for slide and vibrato effects. WARBL is a MIDI wind controller, so it doesn't make any sound on its own. You have to plug it into a device of some kind. It gets power from USB, so it doesn't require any batteries. If you are using an iOS device, you'll need one of these. This is an Apple camera connection kit. It just converts USB to Lightning plug. You can get this narrow one, or you can get a wider one, which has a charging port, so you can charge the device, the iOS device, and power WARBL simultaneously. One of the key features of WARBL is the configuration tool, which is a web page that uses the Web MIDI protocol to connect to WARBL and send messages back and forth. And the configuration tool allows you to control a wide variety of settings, so that you're not dealing with using button combinations and looking at the LED to control settings. The configuration tool can run on a Mac or PC in Chrome, or it can run on an iOS device, iPad or iPhone, using the free WARBL app, which connects to the web page. You can attach a bagpipe bag to WARBL in a variety of ways. For practicing, I use a simple plastic water bottle, and I'll make these available. It doesn't win any prizes for beauty, but it's functional and it's inexpensive. It has a 1/4-inch plastic tube that you can just plug into the stopper in the end of WARBL. There are a lot of settings you can adjust with the configuration tool for how the device responds to the bag. So you can set it up to turn drones off and on, and then to turn the chanter off and on, each at its own preset pressure. You can control drones in other ways as well. You can program a button to turn the drones off and on if you like. Or you can decide to turn the drones off and on with the chanter. So anytime the chanter is on, the drones will be on. Because you can configure the buttons to send MIDI signals, you can control, in addition to drones, if you're using an app like the Celtic Sounds app with pipe sounds, you can control regulators as well. So you can program the 3 buttons to up to 3 pairs of regulators. With a bagpipe bag, you can overblow to control the register, just like you can when you blow into the device. So for example, with pipe sounds, you can use the bag to control the register. WARBL also has a Bagless Mode, which means that you can play without using the pressure sensor at all if you prefer, instead using a button to start and stop the sound. WARBL also has an optional bell sensor which plugs into the end of the device to allow uilleann pipes players to simulate being able to play on the knee, in other words, closing off the pipe, allowing you to play staccato. Because WARBL is a MIDI controller, the sounds you can create with it are pretty much unlimited.